So last tribal council, I had to play the idol I found just right off the bat because I'm an idiot and I thought I'd be able to fool people into having a secret one, but obviously nobody bought it. Embarrassing. Also stupid. But I flushed it out. I think people still kind of trust me. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm trying to like not even mention it so that people forget that even happened. Because I think it'll be at least good on my resume, but yeah, I don't know. That was just a tough spot to be in. I didn't know what to do. I panicked. I guess the move would have been to tell everybody about it.
In another time where she hadn't hit the idol, like I was fully planning on working with her. So, you know, it's a little sad the way that things have unfolded, but at this point I can't see myself working with her.
No, there's nothing in there.
I think about things where it's like, are you going to be an idol hunter? And to me, that sounds cool and fun, but I feel like the relationships are the currency of this game that are going to help me go forward.
Who was the one that made the decision there, Stan?
Stan and Andy.
When I hear Bannerman Island and I hear the idea of weapons in the game, it creates this new layer. And the thing I have to automatically think about is how do the weapons that are quote unquote coming into the game either advance or harm the relationships? What advantages or what things are coming into the game? How do they affect the relationships that I'm creating with individuals, and how is it going to advance me farther?
I mean, we're looking for an idol, so like, it's fun, you know. It's just really hard, but I guess that's the point, right?
Can't find it.
But if I do find it for myself, if I find it kind of by myself right now, I may just keep it to myself.
If the group came to me and said, it's your decision, who do you want to vote out? I probably would go with Robin, just because that seems to be the consensus of the other people.
It's like I wanted to work with Robin because I really like Robin, but it's like give me something. Like, I don't know, but I don't think we're gonna be the first vote.
They seem really, really nice. We've had some good talks. I haven't bonded as closely with them, but like the rest of today could change all that, and maybe like me, Chris, and Robin could form a 3 and bring someone in or something like that. So I think Robin would definitely be a good ally moving forward.
Robin's playing their own game and is doing whatever they want, and I feel like I'm drawn to that. I want to see what's going on there. There's a lot of mystery with Robin, and so I want to uncover some of that.
I don't think he has it. I think if he has it, he's like fucking playing this so well.
Oh, I didn't like talking that much, but it's like
I had one-on-one. I was like you don't have it, right? And he's like, no.
I walked up to him too. I was like, if you have it, like tell me.
I just want to know where it is. Like,
maybe it hasn't been found. Maybe we're just stupid.
I don't think it's been found yet.
I think maybe we're just stupid.
Or Andy is like an all-star actor.
Or it's possible that someone else just like snatched it like on the trail. Like
He would have.
if he does, then
It could be in his bag, but I'm not gonna go through his bag.
no. I think that's like crossing a moral boundary.
But now that nobody's found it, I think a lot of suspicion is all of a sudden being drawn on me, which is the last thing I wanted. And I'm like, go through my bag. I'm telling like, whatever, like do whatever you like. But there's no way I can prove to them without physically showing them the idol that I don't have it and that they should trust me. And so that the eroding of that trust is like kind of freaking me out.
You come into this and you're like, I will never stop hunting for this idol, especially when we have free reign to do it. And then at this moment, after having like, just like,
Looked everywhere.
like I've been like elbow deep in multiple trees.
Have you asked for consent though from the tree?
Yeah, right?
We feel Andy probably has that idol. So the question we're asking each other is, what are we going to do about it? Do we care? Do we not care? Now, I was hoping they'd care so we could do something about it.
Thing is that he doesn't know where the girls stand. He said he likes them, but like in terms of trust, he trusts me and he trusts
That's not good. Interesting. Because like I've had a talk with Andy. He's like, "You good?" I'm like, "I'm good." Like
That is
he's the hardest one
to have a conversation with.
I feel like he's hard to read too, so it's like he could be playing really
Is
hard.
that nervous
and we don't
energy?
even know.
The sleight of hand? I don't even. What?
Shoot it. There it is.
What else can disappear?
Oh, no, that's pretty much it.
So the three people who I think are at the core, unless I'm just completely misreading my tribe, are me, McKenna, and Danny. And I think we sort of have the option of who the fourth is. And I haven't really had a chance to talk to them yet to like see who they like. And so once I talk to them, see who they're vibing with, maybe we'll come up with something.
Ari is also being like, I trust Danny and I trust you too as well. So we also have that group. The three of us are in the middle here.
Yeah, I think Andy would work with us on the countdown too.
It's so funny. Ari you can say
Ari mentioned to us like Andy doesn't know where the girls' heads are at yet. He's asked both of us like we did with the four.
What?
So Ari basically threw Andy under the bus saying that Andy basically
Ari
didn't
just
know
said
where
Andy's name a couple times to me.
Yeah.
I think he's just trying to turn us against Andy. That's what's happening.
Yeah. So I mean, I still think Ari wants to work with us. That doesn't. So we don't need to.
So the outlier is Robin.
Yeah. I honestly think we can keep winning, but I think if it came to it, we would probably want to do it. Right? If we had to go, what would you want to do?
The scary thing is, if he has it and plays it, we're boned.
Yeah.
So the question I was asking earlier was, are we cool with him having it?
I'm like, if he has it, and he wants to just keep it a secret forever, like that's fine. I wouldn't want to vote him, would you? Maybe.
The question is, would he actually play it for us? You know what? We don't have to decide now.
No, of course. And I think we should let's stay green strong, but we should have a plan in case. So,
what would the plan be?
I don't know.
Danny's brilliant. He's playing a lot of really good defense. I'm being very offensive with my words, with my strategy. He's playing really good defense. I feel like every time I volley him the ball, he's just hitting it right back. He's doing a really good job at it. That's why I want to make sure I keep him close. He's very good at what he's doing.
Ari's been a little sus, and if maybe I'm reading the situation wrong, but he could possibly have the idol because he's been pushing for Andy kind of hard and saying his name. So even before we've like not lost anything. So
Anyone who's willing to take a shot at me, I kind of want out. As much as I think Ariel could be a shield for me, I don't think he's really much of he's not a big enough shield. He's not someone who I think that they would actually target over me.
Holding everyone's stuff. You can either do diced peaches, crackers and peanut butter, or what is diced peaches. Diced peaches.
We're all like playing like, oh yeah, everybody's great, hunky-dory is how we want to say it on our tribe. We're all gonna be hunky-dory. And like, but no, that's like not gonna last very long.
Julia is super nice and kind of, very eager to please. I don't think she's gonna sort of try to steamroll over us with her idol and insist on using it for herself, which is great because I think she's gonna use it for the tribe and we might need to use it soon.
There have been some people who've been like pushing that this is going to be a tribe idol, but I really, if I'm a majority and someone's a minority, I don't think I would give it to them.
I mean, because it's obvious that the other two queens that they went for the idol, so it was Brienne and Andy. Yeah, which surprised me because I thought that they were like, they were like for the tribe.
I hope they told their tribes they have an idol because now their tribes will know they have an idol.
Yeah.
Well, no, they won't because they have no idea why we got
It could have just been a coincidence that we got it.
I mean, they're probably gonna put two and two together.
I think they're smart enough
because it's like veiled through like mysterious things happen sometimes.
I've been really quiet during tribe discussions, mainly because Jeremy and Veronica are like thinking so far ahead. They're constantly strategizing. I hate game bots. Like I am all about like what your emotional connections are, who you have social bonds are. I don't give a fuck about the numbers, and I don't want to be the person who flips. But I know if there is sort of swap, I have to stay with them and pretend I'm with them. But I already know like when there's a swap, I feel like I'm gonna be safe because I've made great social connections on night 0. But like I'm a little worried that I'm too quiet. Maybe I just need to go to the bathroom or something, but there is like, I don't want to lose, and I don't think I would go out first, but like,
I can't wait to switch.
During our whole career.
There's no shame.
What I like the most about people is when someone is just self-aware and you can tell that they see where they fit in a group and in a society, and they sort of don't have any illusions about, you know, their position in things. And I want someone who sort of just sees the world as it is with clear eyes, and then me and them can just talk on a level and just understand this is how it is, and now let's figure out what we're going to do. For me, Veronica is that person. She sees the way things are. We can just talk. When we get together for only 5 seconds, we're going to grab tree mill or something, we can just basically catch up on the game, and we can talk about where things are at and like figure out what the plan is. And there's no need for any sort of artifice or like softly couching things to each other to not offend the other person. It's just like straight up, this is what we're gonna do.
Alright guys, you're gonna get your first look at the Esopus tribe. Laura, the first person voted out of this game. Alright, I'll take back the immunity idol.
I take so easily.
Alright, immunity is back up for grabs. For this challenge, you guys are going to have 2 people start on this end, and they will each have to traverse from one side of the course to the next course, only using the step stool ladder. And the second person will have to go from the white line over past the dead tree trunk to the last 2 tribe members. Those 2 tribe members, one at a time, are going to race back over the rope. Once all 4 blocks are back over here with the puzzle solver, that person is going to solve the Insanity Cube puzzle. There are dummy colors in the mix to confuse you guys and to make this difficult. I'll give you guys a moment to strategize.
Who's the most balanced for the step stool?
Not me.
All right, survivors ready. Go! All 3 tribes working at the same pace, it looks like. Veronica taking a slight lead. Polypal and Esopus seem to be at the same pace. Veronica continuing the lead for Iona. It is very hot right now. Veronica continues her lead. Brienne stepping ahead of Danny. Veronica's almost across. Veronica gets over the line. Jeremy moving on for Iona. Brienne falls, has to start over. Jeremy moving across quickly. He's almost there to the final section. Danny across for Polypal. Brienne moving quicker than last time. Brienne's picking up the pace. Jeremy almost across. McKenna moving quickly. Brienne making up a lot of time. Jeremy almost across. Talk show taking over.
You got it, you got it.
Both stools have to be over, Jeremy. Annie, go! Iona has the first block back. McKenna across. Ari bringing back the block to Andy. Andrew with the second block for Stan. Robin running out. Takshal not too far behind. You could still win this challenge. It all comes down to the puzzle. Annie with the third block for Iona. Takshal right there. Don't give up. Don't give up. It's not over. This is not an easy puzzle. Stan working on the puzzle. Andy working on the puzzle. Sharif running. Let's leave it all out. Wait, let me check.
All right.
Iona wins immunity.
You're good on these sides, Andy. Okay, look, get ready. Hey, look, get ready.
Palapal wins immunity. Asopus headed back to Tribal Council. Congratulations, Iona, you have 1 immunity. I'll tell you 1 immunity once again as well. So, something really important. I said that this season, Bannerman Island holds a special place over this game. And some of the things that Bannerman Island has decided to put over this game are going to alter it in many different ways. So, Asopus, you guys have lost. You guys are going to Tribal Council. You're going to vote somebody out. Palapal, you guys got it 2nd place. You have immunity. You guys are safe no matter what. Iona, you guys finished 1st place. You have immunity, but you also will be getting this. So coming in 1st place means a lot more than ever before. So I need one of you guys to open this and read it aloud.
Bannerman Island decision. As the winning tribe, you must now make an important decision that can alter the course of this game. You must select 1 player from the losing tribe to give immunity to at Tribal Council. They will not find out about this until they are at Tribal Council. Please write the name of the player below.
So I'm going to give you guys a marker. You guys need to write the name of that person you're going to give them immunity. And I won't reveal it until we go to Tribal Council. You're going to decide right now. Write it down. Thank you for your decision. Asopus, I will announce this at Tribal Council. One of you will be safe. So think about that when you make your decision on who to vote out.
Thank you.
Good luck, guys.
Wait, God.
Oh,
gotcha.
Good job, McKinney. Thanks.
My palms were.
I feel bad for Andy because when I found the idol, he obviously didn't find it because I found it, and he was scrambling around. I saw him like peeking through the trees and stuff, and you could tell that he was distressed because I think the first assumption when nobody can find the idol is that he probably found it in that 2 minutes that he had. So I'm thinking he might be a little paranoid because of that, but I really like him. He's really nice. But this is Survivor. You're not supposed to keep people because they're nice. You're supposed to do his best for your game. And if people are sketched out by him because they think he has the idol, I have to be sketched out by him too. Like, oh, he has the idol. I have to play along. So
Who do you think they chose? I mean, probably Brienne because she fell. But like, that's like the obvious decision.
Yeah.
So like, do they go for like someone who maybe would be the secondary target?
That's like they also
It's-
don't
I
want to
mean,
waste their chance. I feel
Exactly.
like.
If they want to, if they want to stir the pot, though, they would give it to someone who they think is going to get targeted. And I think the most likely one would be Brienne, given that she fell.
Yeah. We're looking all around and we're not finding anything, like absolutely zero. There's perfect spots for where an idol would be played, and there's just nothing, but Andy's also frantically looking around, so I don't know if he found it in his 2 minutes or if he didn't. It's just like I trust him, but like there's like the voice in the back of your head being like, he could have it, he could have something.
What the fuck is up with the heart? Like, where is it? I don't have it. Check me.
I told myself last round, like, I don't want to think about the idols anymore. I feel like it's a distraction.
I hear you, but
we do need to find it.
I know, but we
It's
have
almost a
nothing else to
necessity.
do really than to just.
If you think
ponder
about last
the
season,
idol.
like group idols saved the Orange Tribe during
yeah,
the
because we both like Dresden and
Emily had one.
Emily Panic had it.
And they both played it the same round. It's not like they like
Yeah.
used it to team against each other either.
My suspicion is that somebody has it. I can't figure out who it would have been. Maybe Kristen. I could see Kristen having it. She's searched the least. She's been like the least gung ho, and she's given reasons like balance or inability to like not the desire not to reach inside logs, but she's been kind of like laissez-faire as far as finding the idol has gone.
So like where was it? Andy gave me a little tidbit of information that my homegirl, Kristen, has an idol and we felt in her bag and she does. So she hasn't told me about it. I'm a little like, what the hell? But it's fine.
I'm such a paranoid person that if someone suspects that I have the idol, I would not be shocked at all. So it's like you have to consider that possibility that somebody saw me find it, someone like saw me put it on my chest, somebody like searched my bag and like saw something. So I'm considering that, but nobody outright to my face is saying like, I think you have it. I think people are thinking it's Andy or it's not been found. So feeling pretty good about that, but knock on wood.
How was your conversation with Ari?
Drop something on you? I'm scared to tell you this. Yep.
How do you make it?
I squeeze your back. So I don't know if that changes anything you want to do, but I think I'm very scared about.
That's weird that she didn't tell us. I think we should stay strong, and I'll talk to Kristen because I haven't had one-on-one time with her.
I think she also might have just seen. So I told McKenna to squeeze her bag and like feel it, and McKenna moved the bag off the ground, and I think that she might have seen us move the bag. So she might be real suspicious about it. I feel like
Okay, but I still want to like. I'm okay. Aren't you okay with her having the idol or not?
I'm okay. I'm okay with her having the idol. I'm not okay with the fact that she didn't tell
I'm
any
really
of the
surprised that she didn't tell me. I just had a one-on-one with her, and she's like, "You're my number one," and she didn't fucking tell me. That's really
I
weird.
feel like she's a gamer.
Yeah.
And it's fine to have a gamer with us. And we can use like.
That's good to know that she has it. And when the fuck did she get it?
I think she got it. Like that's the thing. Is I think it would be fine. I think she got it right over there. That's why she wasn't looking as much.
Thank you for telling me this. Look, we're in. Like, but
I mean, it is a little sketchy that she didn't tell me about the idol. She should have told us that she had it. It's okay. I still really trust her. What I'm trying to do right now is get everybody back together, and I think, in some respects, like maybe Andy shouldn't have gone through her bag. I mean, I think that's a borderline thing too. And so I think I can empathize with how Kristen is feeling, and she almost feels like maybe she got caught. But I think keeping it out a secret from her and just like knowing that she has the idol, or waiting for her to tell me and then like not letting her know that I already knew that she had it. Like, I think what I have done now is really made Kristen and McKenna feel close with me.
And I saw that Laura was the first person voted out. It crushed me. It crushed me because I know she's a good person. She's a messy player. We all know that. She sometimes is her own worst enemy. But I wanted her to really do well, and I was just shocked and sad.
Some of them are going to start catching on if they haven't already revealed that they were given that option, and so they're going to assume that one, really challenge because you. I don't see you that way, so I hope you don't take it like that. But two, they're going to assume that you have an idol or something because they know that we had that advantage in the first.
But I didn't.
No, they're gonna say. I think they're gonna think that he doesn't have an idol.
I don't have an idol.
Yeah.
Which I don't.
That would be my assumption.
You know, honestly, it's sweet that we won. It's sweet that I'm immune, but I am very cognizant of the fact that, you know, other tribes are looking at me as, you know, a comp beast. I won 2 challenges already that, you know, had a little bit of brain power involved. The other one was a grappling hook, but I wasn't really involved with the puzzle. But this one, I kind of finished it almost instantaneously. So the perception of other people is obviously going to be like, he's a good, smart, strong challenge player.
I would say the person that is in charge right now is definitely Stan. He really pulled a power move with like getting us that advantage in the challenge, and then since then he's just been a beast with solving puzzles. But while he's in charge now, I kind of like that because he's a shield for the rest of us, and like the other tribes are definitely seeing him as like the like power of our of our tribe and everything. So I'm getting kind of lost in the middle, which is where I would like to be right now. I will do everything to avoid anything to use the bathroom today. Literally.
Do they just have someone like switch out?
We could all take turns.
Yeah, I will squat. I will find somewhere to go that is not a 2x2 room that has all over it. I'll find anywhere. Oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to curse. Oops.
I like this 4.
Yeah. I think this could be.
I've talked to all of you individually, and I've been like, yes.
I think if the 4 of us stick together, then like at least until swap, we should all be fine.
No love lost to them though.
Yeah, no love lost.
Yeah.
It's not it's a strategy. It's not a personal thing.
Yep.
So on night 0, we formed an alliance called the Dragonflies, which is this cross-tribal alliance between Asian people of color that want to work together, stick with each other, and promote representation in this game. Robin, Julia, myself, Sharif, Tak, and Ed. The blue tribe, the boys are Sharif, Tak, and Ed. And if they're working together, I can see why one of the girls went home. I want Brienne to go home, but I don't know what's gonna happen, and it's really not my tribe to dictate. But I know the boys are working together, or at least they should be working together. So in case in times of a swap, I'll link up with them and start rocking for real.
It's tricky to play the game when I never have the chance to really strategize with my alliance, and we're just not going to tribal every single time. But it is doable. It has been done. Michelle Fitzgerald did that in Co Wrong. People can play out in front and be seen as a big threat the whole time and still make it to the end and win. Paddock did that last season. So it's doable, and if I'm going to be playing this game from the front the whole time, that's just how I'm going to have to win.
I really don't want to go back.
They solved it. They were really fast.
That challenge, it was a mess. We're really hoping to come out with a win. We haven't won a reward, we haven't won the first immunity, and now we lost the second one. So it's just like, come on. Like, I know the other 2 tribes are just having a blast seeing us lose, and they're probably playing the game right now who's being voted out next, which I don't blame. It's not them, so it's a relief. Yeah, that makes sense. Challenge. Unfortunately. Will they get the immunity before the vote? Probably, right?
I want to be upset at Brienne for losing and jumping off the thing by accident. Like, challenges aren't everything, Sharif and Tak weren't good grapplers. That doesn't make me think any more or less of them. The way I choose to look at it is it's a good underdog story in the making. And in this situation, we're the Davids and the other 2 tribes. We're competing against 2 tribes of 6, so.
Let them do talking. I think one of them will. I think she's going to get the immunity. I really think so. And if he does, get the other one out.
My fear, I worry there's an idol at this camp. I feel like we have to distract them by talking to them. So that way no one finds it and we know that we're good with the 3.
So let's just play around with them.
Yeah.
Pretend we're talking strategy, but we're solid here.
But we got to talk to them so they don't idol hunt, because there might be something here since you used it.
I think, this is also just obviously hypothetical. I think because you fell in the challenge, they probably might you to be safe. Yeah. I think that's totally something that could happen.
I mean, I think maybe we should look
Agreed. Yeah.
Like, would you be willing to do that?
Are you okay with that? Yeah. I mean, definitely, as long as it's not me.
So most of my tribe thinks that I'm gonna be immune, which honestly I think is kind of true. I think I've made good connections with all of the purple tribe, but I don't want my team to know that. Stan is like my #1 alliance, so I really hope he had enough pull to save me.
I feel like, yeah.
No, go ahead.
I feel like they're either going to assign it to you or Brienne.
That Brienne thinks it's gonna be me too, but I think it'll be Talk or Sharif for sure.
They're going to give it to you?
Yeah, because those boys have like the best connections on that side. Like, that's like the tribe I have the least connections with. So I'm like, there's no way, because like the leaders of the tribe are like Jeremy and Veronica.
What would the perception be? They would want to keep winning challenges, right? So maybe their perception would be, we got to give it to like
Save the weakest.
Yeah.
So it will be me or Brienne.
That's what I'm thinking. I feel like the purple tribe's gonna go for one of our women in our tribe if they wanted to keep purple strong and weaken our tribe. So I feel like we put some contingencies into place where either Kayla or Brienne get assigned immunity. We know what we're gonna do.
I had a really solid 2 with Kayla, and I think the other 3 saw that. And we wanted to pull in a third, but I think we waited way too long. We thought that Ed was kind of our third, but I think he got much closer to Sharif over the course of this day. So now I'm nervous because I want to work with Ed and Sharif moving forward. Ideally, Brienne's not safe, she goes home, but I have a feeling that Brienne or Kayla are likely going to receive the immunity. But apparently Brienne is selling me as more shifty, which I don't understand considering she literally hid an idol from everyone. If they're now going to go ahead and trust her, I think it's going to end up tanking their games.
First of all, I really think, I gotta predict what they're gonna do. They're gonna feel bad that she fell. They're gonna give her immunity.
I agree. So that's why the backup plan is good to have. I feel like if she's not safe, if by some chance they gave it to one of the other 4.
But honestly, if Kayla has immunity, she'll be a good one.
Yeah.
She'll be a good
I
one.
think she'll do loyal. Is the thing. It's like if we go into a swap with her, she'll stick with us. I don't know about Brienne because like I think she already doesn't trust us. Like,
Yes.
she's like,
well, yeah, she's not happy that she said that we went for her stuff. So
yeah,
she's
but
not
it's like
happy with that.
she was being shady. Like I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. No, she was, and she knows it too. But
Because obviously I want to keep working with you and Ed because I feel like we have a strong bond.
Yeah.
So.
I like that very much. I just want to. So if she has it, it's Brienne. Okay.
If Kayla has immunity, it's Brienne.
Brienne.
Otherwise, vice versa.
Yes.
Cool.
You know how it goes.
Yeah, I'm with you like 100%. So Ed or Talk. I think I'm gonna vote for Talk. Why honestly? Because like I just feel like I'm more locked in with it, and the swap is gonna come next or the following, and everything's just gonna get jumbled up again. I don't know. Okay, I'm with you. But do we have 3? If they vote together, they're gonna vote whichever one of us isn't safe. No, I think Sharif is good for Talk. If Brienne is safe, I don't actually know what's gonna happen. It will probably be me. I'm gonna put my vote on Ed and hope that she does too, and if anything, it's a split vote.
I feel secure, you know? We were just discussing this.
Yeah.
If Brienne has immunity, then Kayla, or vice versa. Where you feel good with us too and you?
It's all of that. My thing is like, the way I look at it, like we all protect each other in a way, because like right now we're in that point of the game where like we're weeding out like the weak ones, and then we're essentially like we kind of have to watch out for each other right around like merge after merge, because like they're gonna go after like the big guys. That's how I look at it.
Definitely.
That's why I'm thinking like the 3 of us probably should stick together.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. I'm glad we're on the same page.
I really think you are gonna get the immunity from them.
Okay, so where does that leave us
No,
if that's
Brienne.
true?
Brienne.
Okay, because she's saying Talk, and she said that you're with her to vote out Talk.
She needs to. She's going around rooms right now.
I know, because the 4 of us, she knows, I think. She knows that we're stronger.
But the thing is, she got called out for immunity for the thing, which put her in a bad spot. She's lucky to be here.
She's so lucky.
She's very lucky. And also, we had the feeling she was going to play the idol. So, for that reason, we just got to put her name. This is us 3. I have to put her name out there. I like Tuck. I think Tuck will be good for challenges. You know what I mean? I really think you're gonna get the immunity, and I think she's gonna be in the bad spot. And I think she's trying to put the attention elsewhere.
Because when we first got here, she was like, definitely Ed, definitely Ed. And I was like, okay. And then now she's like, it has to be talk, it has to be talk.
Oh, wow, okay.
And I was like, why talk versus Ed?
Yeah.
She was just like, well, he's just scheming. I love it. I told her I'm with her 100%, so what are you gonna do?
Do you know what I think it is? Because he went for her stuff and she didn't like that.
I couldn't believe she found out. He was not very slick about it. So you need to tell her separately that you and I talked, and we both agreed talk is going.
Talk is going to make her happy.
You have to tell her
Okay,
that.
okay.
Because I don't want to sit here and run around like this.
Okay. I just don't want her around when she's been like hiding the idol.
For right now, I'm just hoping to get Brienne out because I think she's the least trustworthy. She's proven that she could lie to us before, and I don't really see a change in her behavior to like make more connections with us to even think that she might be working with any of us.
Right now she thinks, and I'm being real here, this is us three, okay? We have the there, so I'm not even worried. But she thinks that you said luck, okay? But she thinks it's going to be you. Okay, but it's not gonna happen because we have the numbers here, and that's it. And even if one of them has the immunity, the other one does.
So she's ready for me tonight?
Oh yeah.
The thing too, also we know we've filibustered them enough. We've talked their ears out. We know they don't have an idol. They don't look around for it.
Do they think you're voting for me with them? But you're not gonna.
Trust me, I'm not doing that. Okay. That's why I started this guy's meeting. Okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be doing this just to throw it away. So
the three of us probably for Tuck.
And if the other one gets immunity, yeah, Tuck's the original plan. If he gets immunity, which I don't see happening. Yeah. She knows.
Sharif is in the position I would like to be in. I think he's playing this game like crazy. We decided it's probably either going to be me or Kayla for some reason. So my core alliance right now is Sharif and Ed. They're saying that they're voting Talk out with me. The plan was we were going to tell Talk it was Kayla. We were going to tell Kayla it was Talk. And later on, Sharif comes up to me, he's like, what did you do? Because I told Kayla it's going to be you and she's voting for you. So now Sharif is in this position where he could either go with voting with Talk and Kayla and get whoever he wants out, or he could go with me and Ed and get whoever he wants out. I feel like he might gun for me. I don't know. We're going to see how the vote plays out. My game's kind of in his hands and I don't like it. We were supposed to tell her we were voting for Talk, so I don't know what happened, but it's making me not trust Sharif so much anymore.
I'm not gonna give up, even if it looks like things aren't lining up. I'm gonna fight until the end of the tribal council, until the torch gets snuffed. But until that moment, I will fight. I just don't understand at this point why they would choose me to go out, because I'm an asset, I think. So, ideal world, Brienne is leaving, but we'll see if that happens.
Alright guys, welcome back to Tribal Council. Very unfortunate to see you guys back here. Let's go over the events of the last Tribal Council up until this point. So last Tribal Council, Brienne revealed she had the hidden immunity idol. She used it, and then Laura was voted out. Can you talk about that and how it had an effect on this tribe and what you guys are going to do moving forward?
Yeah, I think with the idol, right, it can create so much divisiveness and tension among a very small group. And with a tribe of 6, there's nowhere to hide, right? So the way I look at it is you can build more trust if you're willing to come forth with that information. And we know where you stand if you share that information, right? So ultimately, the way I look at it is actually a really good political move on Brienne's part. And I feel like that solidifies something very strongly. And so, it was unfortunate that Laura went home and the idol was flushed, but my priority would be making sure there's as much consistency and peace within the 5 soon to be 4 of us. Because the truth of the matter is, we'll keep losing if we don't get our shit together. And for me, it's like, all right, Bannerman Island can throw all the shit at us, but it's all about how can you mitigate all the different things that are coming out and make sure there's a very core, strong group as a result of it.
Brienne, do you think that you have shown trust to this tribe by making the move that you did last tribal council? And have you seen anything new develop because of that?
I hope so. That was definitely like, I think what I should have done to begin with. And like I said, when I did find it, everybody was there and I just sort of panicked and then, you know, sort of backtracked and was like you said, since we're such a small tribe, I just thought it was the right thing to do. But now that it's been flushed out and that's kind of in the past, I definitely think things have changed. Obviously, like, I don't think that there is another idol at play, just because we really haven't had, yeah, who knows? So, you know, the game is just kind of back up in the air.
So, at the challenge, you guys lost, but the Iona tribe won first place, and they had a decision to give one of you guys immunity. Taksha, how did that play into this vote here, not knowing who has immunity?
I think it made it really hard. I think without that being a factor, it would have been easier for our tribe to stay united. But I think more names were thrown out than needed to be because we had to have two plans. And that's stressful. I think we're all waiting like anxiously to find out who it is that has immunity, because I honestly don't know whose name I'm going to write down, and I think a lot of other people might feel the same way, and it depends a lot on what that paper says.
Okay, Sharif, I want you to come up here and take the note, and sit back down and then read the name that's on the paper.
Okay, Kayla.
Okay, so Kayla now is immune. She will be making it to the next round of this game. So Sharif, how does that now play into your strategy that she is safe?
Like Taksha said, we had a backup plan.
So Kayla, you now have immunity. Do you feel like that immunity is because of the social bond that you made last night, or do you think differently that maybe the other tribe saw you as a potential boot and they wanted to save you?
I mean, it could be either. Some of the things that we were thinking is that they want to weaken our tribe more, so they're going to save the weakest person. So kind of figured like it might be me if that was the case. So I really don't know. Like I hope it was more of like my social game, but I haven't really got the chance to bond with many people on that tribe, so I don't know.
So one way of looking at it could be, yeah, they might want to make some inroads with Kayla.
And even if they don't want to, even if that wasn't their original intention, they can always claim that.
Yeah.
Should they come together with Kayla at some point, they can always be like, oh, we wanted to protect you, and that's all that she has to go off of.
The other thing too, the obverse of looking at it, to the point that was made earlier, like they could very well be like, we want to keep our 6 purple strong. Let's make sure we're putting in our best people every time, because now they can sit out 2 people. So we the 4 of us, whoever stays behind, has to go in, and we're competing against 2 Goliath tribes. You also have your numbers now. So my perception would be, I think they're trying to whittle out our strongest members, and one way of doing would be assigning immunity to who they perceive to be the weakest on our tribe.
I knew right away, us 3 would not get it. The guys here, I knew right away we would not get it.
Now that Kayla has immunity, it just puts me in an even more vulnerable spot because I feel like they could easily do a guy's thing and then I'm easily on the outs, which, you know, who knows? It's really hard to tell what people are thinking. And, you know, if that's the case, I would say that's something Kayla should pay attention to, because then, you know, if they are doing that, then she would be on the outs in the next vote. I'm not saying that that's what I think. I'm still 100% loyal to my original alliance, but if it does happen to bite me in the butt.
I'm actually glad that you brought up loyalty and working with people, because that is something you didn't demonstrate. Either of those things, like we didn't work together on the last vote, even though we could have, and it was because you were being deceitful. And I'll own up to because I heard the word shifty being thrown around and not loyal. Like I voted the way that I promised I would vote last vote, and I've stayed true to the bonds that I formed. It seems like I am the target because we didn't talk about a vote, and so I just want to make sure that, you know, it's not a boys thing. It's just who I trust at this point in the game, and I don't think you did anything to demonstrate that you'd be more reliable come a swap, come something else, and
all have to say?
My response to that would be, you know, it's a little bit, there's obviously a lot of things that are just maybe easily said or hard to believe just because I did reveal I had the idol before the votes were cast. And I think that allowed people the opportunity to maybe, who were gonna vote for me, that I knew was gonna vote for me, to change their vote to Laura last minute. And, you know, I do know that I've heard you throw a lot of names around as well. We're all vulnerable tonight, anything can happen. I did have a one-on-one conversation with you and we had a plan.
Yeah, but you chose someone's name and then you changed that name, and that's the same thing that happened last time, which made it feel like you didn't want to work with me. But that's fair. What you're saying is completely fair. We have had to play hard. I'm not going to hold playing hard against anyone. It's just the idea of like throwing around words like shifty, unreliable, disloyal, like that's
You're
like
saying I said that about you?
I heard.
I did not. I've never said that.
Okay,
I have.
cool.
Alright, before we get to the vote, does anyone else have any last words that they want to say in front of the entire tribe? Alright, so let's get to the vote then.
This might be my undoing if the guys really are working together. Sorry, girl. Oh man. I think this is how you spell it. I really hope it's not me. I feel like it is gonna be me. But hopefully my alliance is being honest with me and make it through the next round.
It's either you or me right now, so I'd rather you.
Alright, not an easy vote. You do not deserve it.
If anyone has the hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Brienne. Second vote, Top. Third vote, Brienne. Fourth vote, Talk Show. Last vote, and the second person voted out of Survivor New York, Bannerman Island, Top. Alright, Top, the tribe has spoken. Time for you to go.
Good luck, guys.
See you at the watch party. Bye, Tom.
Alright guys, you've lost yet another member of your tribe, but I have to keep saying it, to not give up. Keep looking, keep fighting, never give up in this game, because you never know what's waiting for you from Bannerman Island. So I'll see you guys at the next challenge.
Next time on Survivor New York.
So now I'm kind of on the outs of this tribe. I mean, it's 3-1 at this point. They know it, I know it.
I feel okay about my threat level. I'm worried about my overall tribe's threat level. I think Stan is seen as a huge threat, and I love having him in the game as my shield.
Shut it down.
Are you doing that?
No. None of us are doing that.
Well, the
He's
thing
so
is-
quick. I feel like I'm playing tennis.
But the thing is, it doesn't matter. Like, there's 4.
That's true.
Really excited to have gotten the chance to play Survivor. Like, it's been a dream of mine for so long. Just really happy that I got to do it. really glad I got to meet so many people who love Survivor 2. I think my tribe made a mistake. I think I was better at the challenges. I was a better asset moving forward. I had connections on the other tribe. Maybe they were scared of that. Maybe they, just didn't want to play with me. Regardless, I think I had a great time and I would love to do it again sometime.